Hello Libra, thank you very much for tuning in to this week's read. For the main part of the read, I'm using the Light Seers Tarot by Chris Ann. There's the rest of the box. There's a website for Chris Ann. It's at the end of the last sentence there, chris-ann with an e.com. Feel free to freeze frame if you'd like to see that, or go check that out. There's a picture of Chris Ann as well. Supportive Oracle cards, Energy Oracle cards by Sandra Ann Taylor. There's a websites for Sandra, hayhouse.com. I keep thinking though, if you search up her name in the deck, I think you find her actual website. I think she has a personal one. I just haven't seen it in here. There's Hay House websites though, and then there's the Hay House radio at the back with her picture, of course. Okay, what do we have for Libra? Cards are being fun, aren't they? Okay. Somebody has a secret. Who has a secret? Somebody definitely has a secret. Okay, somebody has a secret. We get it. I get it. What is the secret though? Do you know what the secret is yet? There's a secret here. I get that. But what is this secret? 17 is the star card, and then the 7 of cups with, this is a face down card. They have yet to tell you yet. Queen of swords, they have yet to tell you. Star card, which sometimes talks about Aquarius, which is compatible with you. They're waiting for their moment. They have thoughts, they have ideas, they have a secret, but it's like they're creating something. They're definitely creating something. The wheel is turning. They're not really stuck, they just think they are. Okay, we got that too. They're not really stuck, they just think they are. The wheel is currently turning, but I feel like they're not acknowledging it. It's currently turning. Is there anything Libra should do at this time before this person tells Libra what's going on? 3 of Wands and the Magician. Start moving forward with your plans. Keep going with what you want. This person, I don't think they're going to cause an issue. It just might benefit you in an unforeseen way. Their plans are more compatible, even though you don't know what their plans are, much more compatible than you realize. So don't hold back your plans waiting to figure out what's going on with this person. So it seems like you have plans to move forward. It seems, okay, keep going. You have things that you know what you want. You know what you need. You're making bigger changes, but when this person, they might be leaving. Because you got the Death card coming up, they might be leaving. I also, just to give that more context, they've got this going on here, the Journey card. So there's definitely a change. You also got the 3 of Wands. A change is definitely coming. This serves you. This really does. Because I feel like somebody's completely letting go. And in their wake, they do leave a lot of good things for you. There's going to be more than enough people here to help you pick up the slack. I think this is more talking about a person, to be fair. This might be the person, like, replacing this other person. I don't know. This may change a lot quicker than you're really wanting it to or really expecting it to. Because I'm getting the Strength card. Sometimes it talks about Leo. Now, you don't have to have a Leo actually show up. But the reason I'm going to acknowledge it is because this energy is very compatible with Libra. Very dynamic, very fast, does what it wants, doesn't wait for people to give approval. It just kind of moves ahead. And that's what's going to happen with the person who comes in. But it's very, very compatible with Libra. Because sometimes they upset the apple cart, but usually they'll change direction really quickly, especially if Libra says, hey, I know what you're going for. If you really want that to happen, go over here. And they're like, okay, you're pretty cool, we'll do that. They're very negotiable. Very negotiable, very strong, but very negotiable. Especially when the more respectful you are to this energy, the more respect you get back. There's something else coming in here I'm trying to understand. Because this person holding back their thoughts, like why, what's the stress around them? What is the stress about? Have they already made up their mind? They know they got to do what they got to do. They're just holding back. They don't want anybody to get in their way. I don't think you really would. Even if you knew what was going on with them, I don't think you'd get in their way at all. I really don't. I think you'd kind of look at it like, all right, we'll just wait it out until you make your decision, and then when you do what you do. You're trying to make plans. You want to know what's going on with them. You just don't know what's going on with them right now. I do feel like whoever this is that somebody's leaving. The thing is, I feel like it might rack your brain. Like, is it this one or is it that one? Wait, which one's leaving? The one that's going to serve you better, I guess. When this person leaves, assuming they're going to leave, is there anything like else, anything negative that you have to worry about once they're gone? Just to be on the honest side here, just to be fair. No, it's just no. They held things up, but I feel like when this person is gone, there might be a lot of things that are left unfinished that need to be finished. You got the Eight of Cups and the Hanged Man. Kind of like, I feel like when the Eight of Cups is there, and if this is a work situation, I just feel like there's things left unfinished. That's usually leaving one situation for a better, but I also feel like it's leaving things unfinished. There might be things left unfinished. I don't think that works that bad. It's the negative side of it is it's got to be taken care of, and it's like that should have been done. The positive side is the person coming in will just be able to get a better grasp of what's going on, but there's also, no, it's not going to work out that way. You're going to have to pick up the slack on that one. Whatever's left unfinished, you're going to have to take care of. I feel like that's why it's negative. Okay, because I'm like, is it really that bad? And I'm like, well, it's not the worst, but whatever's like hanging there unfinished, I feel like you're the one that has to pick up the slack, and I think that's why. The new one coming in is starting fresh with whatever they're doing. I don't think they're able to do... It doesn't seem like it really is compatible for them to just do what the other person was doing, whatever this is. It doesn't seem like they can pick up those pieces. It doesn't really seem like that makes sense. So it's kind of like on you to clean it up or just let it sit there, whatever works better for you. Because when the other person's gone, they're just gone. Like, if this was a relationship situation, if there were certain bills left unpaid, when this person left, they were partly in your name, you could let them sit there and let it ruin your credit, or you can pay them off and shut those down and move on from it. The new person coming in isn't going to be responsible for that, if that makes sense. Depending on how this is working for you, of course. Is there anything else? Is there anything with this new dynamic that would be helpful for Libra to know with this person coming in? Okay, so I got the Devil card. I don't know if that's so good. Oh, I'm going to get this last one up here. And then the Three of Pentacles. When they start taking control, they take control. And they're going to do it their way, and they're going to do a good job. They will do a very good job. Whoever's coming in has their own way of doing things. And they're very invested to the time they put in. They don't waste their time. So make sure you set this person up for long-term stability. This is somebody, when they lay a brick, that brick is going to stay there. If that brick gets moved, they're going to be very angry. Like, you know, when you're building a wall, 1 brick, 2 brick, 3 brick, 4 brick, the more bricks they lay, they expect that's basically, they're like a bricklayer. They just keep putting one after the next. They're not expecting you to want to move that wall. Especially when things all solidify and dry, they're not going to want to move that wall. So if you aren't sure about where things are going, you need to let them know as soon as possible. Don't make that a brick wall. Make it out of something that is not permanent, because we're not sure it's going to stay. It might stay, it might not. In fact, you might want to kind of direct them over to something else they can do that is permanent. I would more put them, because I got the 15, that's the Devil card, but it talks about Capricorn too. It doesn't have to be bad, but it's kind of like the effort they put in, they expect to stay. They're not putting in their effort just for fun. They're like, everything they do has a purpose and should last as long as possible. So it's kind of like, well, we're not sure about this wall yet. How about you don't work on that? How about you work on this over here? This is going to be permanent. It's boring, but at least we know that's going to be long time stay here. This wall, we're not sure about. So you go work over here on this stay away from that for now until we know what we're doing with it. If this person has wasted effort, they're going to be very difficult to deal with. So don't give them something that you're like, well, it works for now, but maybe later it won't. Don't do that. You know what I mean? What else can I say about that? I don't know. That it's a very compatible energy with you, though. That's the thing. But people are complicated. You know, I feel like even Libra, especially Libra, knows this. You may get along with somebody most of the time, but once in a while they have their quirks and their nuances. Like Libras and Leos get along, but there's always things, different pieces of your personality. Like not all Leos are the same, not all Libras are the same. You know what I'm saying? We all have our own flavor. I'm not a Libra or Leo, but you know, there's going to be certain things. Overall, I think you're really going to get along with this person. They're just trying to set you up with long-term success. If you see this coming in, if you see how this is playing out, you'll be fine. How much? Okay, I thought that turned off for a second. I'm like, am I talking and nothing is happening? Judgment is in your favor. I feel like this new energy coming in is very compatible with you. No matter what context it is, if it's some type of relationship or if it's some type of work connection or whatever it is, I do feel like this is somebody you could do fun things with and be compatible with. So if that's appropriate or not, that's up for you to decide clearly. But this is somebody who would be compatible doing fun things with, whatever fun things means for you. Fun things. Take that where you need to take it. All right, I think we're there. I'm going to shut this down here. I hope that helps. Thank you for watching. If you'd like a direct reading from me, shoot me an email, jamesforastral@gmail.com. That's James the number 4, astral@gmail.com. If you're interested in the donation information, that's below with the same email. Thanks again for watching, and have a great day.